Elias Ward rode across the scorching desert when he saw her lying in the red dust. A tall Apache woman, beaten and bound, her body marked by cruel whiplashes, her breathing shallow, and he knew time was running out. He leapt from his horse and cut the leather bindings, lifting her carefully over the saddle, the weight heavy but necessary. The horse bolting forward, dust exploding in waves behind them, every motion tense and real. He did not look back, knowing anyone watching would see whose side he had chosen. He carried her to the old cabin, laid her on a blanket by the fire, soaked a cloth in water, and cleaned the dust and blood from her face. Her pulse faint but alive, Elias had lived a life of solitude after losing his wife and children to disease. He never tangled in other people's problems, yet here he was, a man protecting a stranger because leaving her meant death. That night, she woke with a small knife, panic in her eyes. He stayed calm, raised his hands and told her if she wanted to live, she must put it down. After a tense moment, she let it fall and drank the water he offered. Outside, the prairie wind howled, the fire flickered. Elias knew danger could come back. In the following days, she worked beside him, repairing fences, hauling water, rebuilding the cabin, her strength surprising him. Their bond grew without words. Then came the first Apache riders demanding her return. Elias stood between her and the riders, rifle steady, barrel correctly aimed. He declared she would stay until healed. The riders left with a warning. The threat clear, they prepared for the next assault, stacking sandbags and ammunition. She stood with him, not as a refugee, but as a fighter. 3 days later, the Council of Elders arrived, 50 riders surrounding the ranch. They asked if she would return to face judgment. She boldly chose exile and life under her own terms. The riders withdrew. She survived. The storm came, rain washing dust and blood from her skin. The prairie breathed again. Together they rebuilt the ranch, side by side, strong and determined, a new home born from courage, trust and choice. Elias and Takina stood under the stars, no words needed, knowing that sometimes standing beside someone is how true freedom and life are found. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe to Legend of West for more gripping Wild West tales of courage, survival, and unforgettable characters.